Number 52 states, the limbs of several organisms are shown in the illustrations below. Scientists sometimes compare the limbs of these organisms to look for evidence of common ancestry. These limbs provide evidence of common ancestry because they, and then we're asked to finish the sentence. Our answer choices say, have the same basic structure, perform the same function, are the same size, or are parts of mammals. Now some of these we can get rid of by process of elimination. For example, letter J are parts of mammals. Mammals are organisms that have hair and mammary glands that allow them to nurse their young. Birds do not have fur, they do not nurse their young, and so we know that J can't be right because they're not all parts of mammals. Birds are not mammals. H are the same size. Now in the pictures here they look similar in size, but that's because they haven't drawn them to scale. Now hopefully you are all aware that a whale, its fin is going to be much bigger than, say, the leg of a cat, and so we can tell these are not drawn to scale. Also, like a horse's leg is going to be much longer than a human's arm or a bat's arm, wing really here. So these are not drawn to scale, so they're not the same size. And then G perform the same function. Well, they don't. A whale's fin here, all right, that's what this is, all right, that would be a whale's fin, allows it to swim. This would be part of a bird's wing, which allows it to fly. The horse's leg allows it to run, and we have our human here, our human arm, which does not allow us to run. So these do not perform the same function. So just by process of elimination we can get to answer choice F, but this is the correct answer, and the reason why, it says they have the same basic structure. Well, that's true. If you look at the different colors in here, you're going to see similar bones. Even though they may be slightly different shapes or lengths, they are still going to have about the same number of these different bones. So you can see that each one has this bone here. Let me get a different color so I can show it a little better. We're going to have this long bone here on top for all of these. All right, so they all have this bone, which is then connected to these two bones right here. All right, these two bones there. Okay, and then those bones are connected to some sort of wrist bones, which I can show again a different color here. So we've got these wrist bones that those are connected to, wrist bones that are in this dark color here. And then from there we end up going on to some sort of what looks like finger bones in each organism right here. Right, we have our different finger bones. Okay, so they do have the same basic structure. They have the same sorts of bones connected to each other, and that does show evidence of common ancestry, that we came from ancestors that were the same organism. So our answer choice for number 52, the correct answer should be F.